What did Fallout Boy say while playing Riichi Mahjong? This bamboo 3 lets me reachy and chase, feeling so free as I sit in last place. Maka's angry cause of my yonkler head space. We can sumo or we can run, but I digress. Con the circulate, it's a 6-ton banger if we get pure straight. Let's go test our fate. Welcome back. Get out of my room, I'm listening to rock music. Welcome back. It's customary to do that on this channel. If I play a song that has that teenage angst in, I'm gonna tell someone to get out of my room. I'm listening to rock music. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, I'm not gonna lie. It's been going swimmingly. It's been going all right. I mean, don't look at the overall elo, okay? The overall elo still paints a pretty despondent picture, but for the last few videos, we've been going on this moral path, or we've been going into every single Jade Room with the goal of let's just play our game. Play in a way that makes you happy, follow your heart. That way, if you lose, at least you lose honestly, and we're gonna continue that streak today, hopefully at the least. As we load into the Jade Room, let me just say this. If you like the song, or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel. Such a great deal. Holy frick, 2 DZs in our starting hand. Okay, let's go. Dealer seat 2 DZ? That feels incredible. Oh my god. I want to take a quick moment before this hand heats up to a just totally scorching degree to thank the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. The link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, the shout out that you're hearing right now, and a lot more. So sincerely, thank you to all the patrons. Thank you for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Now, we jump into East Room with a pretty banging hand. I mean, This has the potential to be a high-scoring hand. We have Riichi, Pinfu, Dora already. That you know, it's very, very easy to get a manga on. In the dealer seat, it's very easy to crest towards that, like, 12,000 point threshold. A little bit awkward, right? Still would love to draw something around the 4 of bamboo if we can. I don't think that there is a Sanshoku in this hand. Maybe a 4, 5, 6 if things get really sick and twisted. But I just think that we try to get into Tenpai as fast as possible and slam the like and subscribe button as fast as possible. Yusong, how are you doing outside the game? Thank you so much for asking. Hang on. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. What gets me there? A 5 or an 8 of characters, or a 3 or a 6 of circles, all of which are around, by the way. Like, it's not like a million copies of the 5 of characters or the 8 of characters. I mean, the 8, a few of them have been thrown. But, like, this is still very, very possible to win. Yusong, what about, okay, if you draw a tile, are you going to slam the like and subscribe button? Hang on, that's good too. Now I can draw into what? A triplet of the Dora and still call Riichi? That's nasty. Right Lord is gonna call Riichi. They don't know that I'm not stuck in here with them. They're actually stuck in here with me. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so... I can't chi that. I would love to chi that. Holy frick. I mean, now... no Riichi. No Riichi. No sleep till Brooklyn. 5 of characters is likely to come out. 5 of characters is likely to come out. Oh my god. 8 of characters is likely to come out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't call Riichi because I don't want to draw attention to myself. I don't want to draw attention to myself at all. I don't understand that it's a pretty spicy tile. I understand that the 9 of circles is a pretty spicy tile. People are going to want to keep their 7s and 8s. Sumo. I mean, oh man, had we Riichi, this hand would have been awesome. Let's go back and take a look at this one with Maka. I think hiding in the shadows so that other people don't pay attention to me. Oh my god, the perks of being a wallflower style. I don't think that's the worst thing that we could have done. I genuinely don't. Hang on, I've been forgetting the featured comment of the day recently. East 1, non-Riichi. We gotta pull up the featured comment of the day, folks. Oh, I keep skipping past this. Kip Plays writes, today, Mahjong caused great damage to the human spirit without any benefit. I will say, 9 times out of 10, this comment is correct. Of course, we're living in a backlog world, right? We're living in a... I'm recording these ahead of time. The comments are coming in contemporaneously with how I'm doing it. Holy smokes. Enjoy your SAT word of the day. In contemporaneously, as in not at the same time. Yes, usually Mahjong does that. And thank you. That comment made me laugh. Thank you so much for the featured comment. Anyway, what am I talking about? Well, I was yelling about something. Oh, yeah. I think that not calling Riichi there, specifically so that nobody gets any weird ideas about the 5 of characters or the 8 of characters, I think that's tight. I think that's good Billy Bean Mahjong right there. Sometimes Maka likes it when you're a sussy little baka. Right Lord is going to call Riichi round 2. Riichi folie à deux. I say it like that? I don't know. So I think I'm going to fold this hand. I don't think this hand has got anything going on right now. Folding with the 1 of bamboo because at least I know that they can't have a pair of them, right? We see all 4 copies. And if one of these passes, we have a bazillion more safe tiles to throw afterwards. How am I doing outside of the game today? I'm doing okay. I'm recording this video at night. I usually SpongeBob voice at night. I usually don't record videos at night, so it's the witching hour. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get so sleepy. I don't know if you're gonna hear me honk shooing on the microphone. No, I'm still pretty amped to play. I'm still pretty amped to play Riichi Mahjong. Had a good dinner. I was I mean, sometimes I get nervous. I made like a Trader Joe's like chicken tiki masala, but like in the oven, and every single time I put like that flimsy paper container into the oven, I'm like, this is gonna burn, like this is gonna land on fire. And also there's like a plastic wrap to it, and they did not say to take the plastic wrap off. They said to simply puncture the plastic wrap such that there's holes for steam to escape. Wish I had that in the old no, I don't want to say this. Okay, maybe this is why I shouldn't record videos at night. I mean, I'm gonna say it because now I've said it, but like you can't judge me for this one, okay? Because were I able to take this back, you would never hear this joke. You would never hear this joke, but now you're gonna hear it. Hey, wish I had some. Hey, you know how I'm puncturing holes in the Trader Joe's meal to let steam out? Wish I had that in my cranium when I'm tilted. Anyway. I'm really scared. It's like you're putting it. It feels like I mean I don't know what the material is, but it feels like it's paper mache. Like whatever I'm putting in there, whatever I'm putting in the oven, it's like this does not feel safe. And then I'm like, I don't really know how plastic works, and that's that's maybe one of the silliest things that I've said in a while. But I don't really know how plastic works. I don't know at what point plastic really starts to melt. It was a very scary experience. Tasted incredible though. Genuinely tasted great. So I'm still pretty hyped. Still pretty amped from that. Yusong, have you had any coffee today? You're talking kind of fast. No, still I'm not drinking coffee. Not because of any, moral grandstanding. Oh, caffeine, that's a drug. Like, and, I don't think that you should be totally reliant on caffeine or whatever, but, I think that the majority, I don't know. I'm not trying to make any statements here. The point is, if I drink coffee, my heart feels like it's going to explode, and I can't sleep that night. So, I don't drink a lot of coffees. I told you this before. What I would do in college is just get white mochas whenever I needed, and those have caffeine, and even those would frick me up. You ever just like procrastinating, but you got the jitters from a white mocha? Yeah, it's not a fun time, okay? No one's looking at me shaking my leg at 50,000 miles per hour being like, oh, we should invite Yusong to our party at our dorm afterwards. No one's really thinking that. Hopefully, okay, I shouldn't have opened my mouth there because I it's rife for comedic timing, but hopefully Right Lord does not win this hand and we can just sail into the sunset without making any enemies, and I think that the 7 of characters is the perfect way to do that. Right Lord, a perfectly fine double-sided way too. Just sometimes not really, sometimes you don't get lucky, and sometimes no one else's hand is good enough, and everyone can just manage to play defense. That's a tilter for sure. Like, if I were in Right Lord's shoes, I'm like, oh, I guess God must be AFK. I guess God must be gone. Like all this stuff, because you kind of, a perfectly fine Riichi with 8 tiles, 4 on either side. Like, yeah, you want to, it's not like you did anything wrong there. Let's just say that much. This hand is okay. Maybe Riichi Pinfu. What's the Dora? It's the Kiefer Sutherwind. We can't really use that in our hand, and I'm kind of okay with it. I hope more Kiefer Sutherwinds come out, in the sense that, what a silly sentence to say, but I hope more Kiefer Sutherwinds come out because of the fact that, like, then we know that nobody has a Mongon, banger of a hand, and everyone's kind of, the same as me. Oh, maybe Riichi Pinfu red 5, and it's not that dangerous. Outside of the game, I'm doing okay. I've been recording a lot of videos today, not because, Yusong is a busy little bee, but his schedule has been fricked up. Can I peel back the curtain for you, okay? Is that what people say? They peel back the curtain? They pull back the curtain. Peel is what you do to a fruit. I'm gonna pull back the curtain. This is the 4th video that I've recorded today, so I'm freaking raw right now. I'm like unhinged. but I'm warmed up in terms of Riichi Mahjong gameplay, okay? Sometimes I record a video and I'm just straight up not warmed up. And this is a problem because on some weekdays I only record one video, and so I'm not really warmed up. I get in there, I scream a lot, I let my timer run out, I make the wrong discards, Maka gives me a B-, and we call it a day. Like, that's gonna happen a lot of the time. I'm warmed up. I think I can... Oh, no. Now that I've said that, I feel like I'm going to have the worst Mahjong game of my life. But at least I'm not seeing the tiles for the first time today. I'm doing okay. I was thinking about how, like... I don't know what got me thinking this. I was trying to do some cleaning around the place, and you know, not that it's a pigsty or anything, but I was kind of just like wiping up the bathroom counter and stuff. It's just been a while since I've just gone at it with a Clorox or anything, so I'm just wiping that stuff out. I'm like, I'm not even usually. I was thinking to myself, usually I'd be doing this for like a house guest or something. Like if a friend is gonna stay over or something, that's when you really bust out the heavy duty shame fueled cleaning. You know what I mean? Like that's when you're going a little bit more hardcore on the cleaning. I'm just doing this for me because, you know, it's that like liminal time between before, like right after you eat, where you're just still kind of full and you got a full belly and you're just kind of digesting, so you don't want to do anything that requires your brain. So I'm like, you know, scrubbing away at the bathroom sink, and then I was thinking about, oh, you know, I should try to see if like some friends are in town, or I try to see some friends out of town or something. I don't know. The thing is though, if a friend visits me, I have no chill about that. I think that if a friend were to visit me, and I do have friends, they just go to different schools. If a friend were to visit me, I would be really freaked out. Like, I don't really know how to handle a friend's visit. Like, if a friend visits, I have this bone in my body. I have this, like, muscle in my brain that activates. And suddenly, it decides for me, you need to make sure your friend is having, you need to make sure that your friend is euphoric 24 hours a day, especially if they're staying with you. And that's just not true. I've learned as an adult, the best friend visits are when they go do stuff on their own and you go do stuff on your own too. It's not like you're a summer camp counselor. They can have an itinerary, you can have an itinerary, and y'all can like do stuff together occasionally as well. But I don't know, like I think is when I was growing up, you know, sometimes, I mean, by sometimes I mean only once, my grandparents visited from China, and that's tricky because like they don't know how to speak English, and so in that sense, I saw my family like doing a lot of the itinerary, like massive itinerary planning, and feeling pressured when there wasn't anything on the itinerary. So I've just said that word a million times to the point where it doesn't feel like a word anymore. But yeah, I have like, Yusong has no chill when it comes to friends. I think it's just, especially if they're staying with you. I was about to say I prefer it when friends like don't. This sounds so cruel though, but like, you know, a little separation of church and state, I think is the preferred way to do it. Like if they're staying somewhere else, and not everyone, and I'm not trying to make any statements here. Oh yeah, just shovel over a few hundreds more dollars to go stay somewhere else. Okay, Right Lord is gonna take this as a very random tenpai. I was being pretty cautious though. I was trying to pay attention to not deal into any I was genuinely trying to pay attention and deal into tiles that I thought were safer for not only Left Lord but literally everyone at the table. So I'm glad that we didn't get into any trouble there. Seems okay. Maybe Tanya. That's a good emote. That's a really good emote. You're allowed to emote when you're losing. That's the one benefit of just absolutely eating dirt in a ranked game. You're allowed to emote. You're allowed to get a little silly with it, okay? Literally 1984. Yeah, because I think I have the right moral compass when it comes to Mahjong Soul emotes. Yeah, or if they're staying like with another friend or something. That's because I just, it's not, I'm like, oh, everyone should just stay at a hotel or whatever and like spend $1 gazillion. No, it's more so that it brings you such anxiety to be like, okay, well, I gotta plan every minute of every day, and if I see you not smiling, we're gonna have a problem. like I unfortunately have no chill, and he's just gotta take a breather sometimes. You know what I mean? Do I like visiting other people? Yeah, I like visiting other people. Do you also want to be taken care of, coddled like a baby if you're staying with a friend? No. Yusong, why can't you exercise basic empathy? I don't know. Something's rattling around in there. Something the two synapses aren't connecting. They're not connecting the logic dots or whatever. A crossword has Seawind Red 5. Now the thing that I'm scared of is that they have Dora Dora in their hand. If they discard 8 of bamboo early, maybe they just don't have any tiles around it, but sometimes you cut an 8 from an 8-9-9 shape. And I don't know how freaked out I should be. I will say this. I am 1 tile away from Tenpai. If we draw into the 3 of bamboo, that's like interesting. I don't think I'm doing any cheating. I also like, oh, I'm getting scared. I'm genuinely getting scared. Like, what is my hand? Like, hang on. Stop, drop, and roll. Oh, they don't need the Dora. Okay, so their hand probably isn't that good. Or they just have like the weirdest hand of all time. I don't know. Now I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai, and I have Tanyao. I was gonna say our hand is literally Riichi nothing, 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 but now we can do maybe Riichi Tanyao. A little bit awkward. Oh, I think we're gonna end up in Furiten. Like if we pawn the... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, for example, had we pawned the 4 of bamboo and we cut this, we would be waiting on a 7 of characters, a 4 of characters, or a 1 of characters. And the 1 of characters, because we've discarded it, it makes all of our weights Furiten. I know, it's fricked up that works like that, but if any of your winning tiles are in your discard pool, and your discard pool, it like, includes having them pawned up by other people or cheated by other people, then you're in Zuzzy Furiten jail. It's a fricked up system. I agree, folks. We gotta start a change.org petition because Riichi is barbaric. Which haven't we evolved past Furiten? Right Lord calls Riichi. What do I have that's safe? They've cut 3 of characters before. Again, it's hard to see because it's been cheated by a crossword. I also think that 3 of bamboo is probably fine. They're not waiting with a 4-5. Could they be waiting with a 1-2? No, they can't. All the 1s are gone. And we're okay with this. We're genuinely okay with this. Enjoy your Mongon. Absolutely. Right Lord pays the dealer penalty. Folks, we've got ourselves a game. Everyone's scores are still pretty close. No one has broken away from the pack like we're speed max and gold ship right now, okay? I don't know if that's an accurate Uma Musume reference, but dang, I can't deny it feels good to reference something that's actually in the zeitgeist for once and not from the year 2013. It feels good. It feels right. It feels good. I also wanted to tell you this. I just wrote some things down that I haven't told you that I think that would be interesting to tell you. So after, like, I've been to more bars recently and I am uncomfortable during them. I get really nervous whenever I'm at a bar because I have like weird imposter syndrome where I'm like, they don't know that I rarely go to bars and I feel horrifically out of place right now. The good news is that a lot of the new friends that I made through improv class, they're very funny about it. They're like, oh, hey, Yusong, it's your 3rd time at a bar, right? And I'm like, yeah, it's my 3rd time at a bar. Like, you know, they're cool about it. They're as in like they get it. It genuinely moved me. A small act by a bartender moved me. We were at a bar and everyone was drinking alcohol, and I'm like, number 1. I am driving, right? I was genuinely driving that day, so I didn't want to drink that much alcohol. Yusong, weren't you gonna go see a comedy show so you would have like 2 hours to sober up? Yeah, but like we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to get into the weeds. Speaking of weeds, you ever smoke that dank kush? Sorry. Sorry. I don't know what that was. Sorry. This is why I shouldn't record at night. Sorry. I mean, I'm 1 tile from Riichi Tanya Red 5. 3 concealed triplets, maybe? Holy frick. Could you imagine 3 concealed triplets in this banger of a hand? Oh my god, that would feel good. Do I ever press pawn here? I don't hate pressing pawn here. Pawn allows us to get into Tenpai. And then after that, what do we cut? We either set a Suji trap for the 7 of bamboo, or we cut this in an effort to like somehow improve our hand later. I mean, can I just be real with you? Peter, I don't think we want this. I think it's too awkward. I don't think that helps us accept anything. In fact, I think that makes our hand worse because I would have to cut 6 of circles, if anything, and I just don't want to do that. Even if we Suji trap single tile Yorker for the 7 of bamboo, that's like fine. You know what I mean? That's like genuinely fine. And if we don't call Riichi, or if we pawn or something and we are unable to call Riichi, you know, and we're still single tile York in it, we could upgrade this hand. This hand could become all triplets. It doesn't have to stay a Tanya Red 5 only experience. We can get that dank all triplets value as well. So it's not Jover for us. This This is a little sad, again, but I don't think that we should be distracted by this shiny object. I think, like, we just want to accept as many tiles as we can accept. With this hand, we can even accept a 2 of bamboo. Now, 2 of bamboo would make it really hard to do all triplets, but I think we're gaming right now. I think we're gaming. This is fine. Like, look at this. This looks good. I'm not waiting with a 5, 6 in my hand, so the 7 looks safe. Oh, and no one's waiting with an 8, 9, or at least I'm probably not waiting with an 8, 9. I look like I have Tanya, and I smell like one too, and 3 of the 9s are gone. So, great situation. Anyway, the point of it is, I asked the bartender for just a Coke with some ice, and they poured me one. And then I was like, how much is that? And then they said, oh, don't worry about it. And I was like, oh my God. Like, this is a butterfly meme. You sung basic human kindness. Is this the nicest thing that's ever happened to anyone? And then I don't mean to be like, oh, and everybody clapped. Of course, I would, how do I want to say this? Because I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own, and it's not even that impressive. I'll just tell you the truth, okay? Why is he having a mental breakdown about this? It's because I was like, oh, afterwards, I was feeling really moved. I was genuinely like, I don't know. I think I get very, very, like, affected very easily by basic acts of human kindness. And I was like, this city is expensive. Thank you so much. Like, I didn't say any of this. I was like, wow, that's really great. I'm really grateful. In my wallet, I had one $5 bill. That's right. That's right. Let me dispel the notion that I'm like, oh no, like, I don't know. The channel's been doing pretty well, but all I had in my wallet was a $5 bill. So I was like, can I get some change? And then I left. I'm not trying to be like, and I'm the greatest person in the world. I was just like, oh, and I left a $2 tip because that was very meaningful, and you should obviously tip your bartenders and stuff. So I was like, yeah. And then I went back to my friends, or who I thought were my friends, and I told them the story. It was like very, very nice. And then they were like, oh, did you tell us the tip part because you wanted us to think that you're a good person? I'm nervous now. I don't know how to tell a story. I don't know what's safe to say anymore. And of course, now that I'm hearing it, I'm like, yeah, why would you tell anyone that? You trying to flex, Yusong? You trying to virtue signal right now? I'm not trying to virtue signal anything. Just wanted to share a nice experience. And it moved me, I don't know. And I'm like, if I was a bartender, this is a life pro tip, I feel like I would give free Cokes because saps like me are more inclined to leave a larger tip because of that. And I'm not saying that $2 is, oh, they should have gotten on their hands and knees and kissed me. No, nothing like that. Oh, what's that sound? It's the sound of everyone clicking unsubscribe. Oh, awesome. Sorry, a little too aggressive. I don't know what to discard here, and that's interesting. I don't want to discard the 8-9 shape, even though it is our weakest shape in the circle suit, right? 9 of circles is the Dora after all, and we want to be able to keep the Dora if it's at all possible. But at the same, are any of my other shapes bad? Like, no, there's still some 1s and some 4s. Would love to cheat that, but I can't. Don't have Tanya, don't have a valid hand. This stinks. Would have had an awesome 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape in the bamboo suit, but we can't do anything about that. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can get into Tenpai. You know what might end up happening is that I cut like 9 of bamboo and then 8 of bamboo. Like that might legitimately happen. I don't think we were supposed to keep the 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason, yeah. The reason I was okay with this is because I was thinking to myself, oh, what happens if wouldn't it be so pog if we draw into another copy of the Dora? And that still is really pog. We did draw into a pair of the 7 of characters, less pog, but still kind of okay, right? Now we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. 1 of circles, 4 of circles, 7 of circles, all get us there. And for that, I am very, very grateful. If I draw 7 of circles, Riichi single tile York in it, for a tile that's close to the Dora? I don't know if this is right, but I guess I slam? I don't think I'm scared of anyone else's hand. I say that and I'm realizing like I only see 2 Dora and then I see what? 0 red 5s? It's not the greatest hand to ever do it, okay? But otherwise we can't win this hand. This hand is not valid. And so I think sending it is okay. Let's check back at this with Maka. East 4 Riichi decision. Someone is thinking long and hard about this 4. They pawned. They broke my Ipatsu. You sunk my battleship. All right. That's fine. I wasn't in this game for Ipatsu anyway. I'm in this game, and I would have drawn into a red dragon. I'm in this because I want to win a 2-on hand. I want to win Riichi 1 Dora. That's all that I want to do right now. And I don't think that's a huge sin or anything. So anyway, yeah, I'm a pretty good person. Very obnoxious. I don't know. I was just moved. The story was more so being like, oh wow, it was a really nice thing to do. I don't know. I'm a sucker for basic human kindness. I don't know. I was also thinking about, and it's awkward transitions today. It's a video of awkward transitions. I wrote a whole bunch of stuff down that I was thinking about today. Errantly. These are some whimsical musings that Yusong has gone through today. I was thinking about the Malcolm Gladwell. Is that his name? Malcolm Gladwell? Yeah. I don't know why, but I had a minor freak out as I started pronouncing Malcolm, and I was like, is this a real name? And it absolutely is. I don't know why I got scared. I'm just in my head at this point. But anyway, Malcolm Gladwell, he's the guy that was like, to master anything is to do like 10,000 hours. Then you become a master at that thing. Or like an expert in that thing, or you've achieved some sort of like, some sort of status with that thing. And I organize my Riichi Mahjong videos. Every single time I do one, I upload one, I do like a new project in Adobe Premiere, and then I name it Mahjong 103, and then the next day's video, Mahjong 104, and then so on and so on. I've been editing a lot of videos today, and we're at Mahjong 1056, okay? I have made over 1056 Riichi Mahjong videos. Now, not all of them have had a song parody there within, but a lot of them have. A lot of them have, and a lot of them are pretty heat. I still stand by the Riichi Mahjong song parodies. I'm ashamed of a lot of things, and I'm working that out in therapy, but I'm still pretty proud of the Riichi Mahjong song pieces. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I don't love this Tenpai, though. It's a single tile York for the 7 of circles. Again? Ooh, hang on. The reason that I want to do this is because I want to be able to accept the Dora, which is the 7 of characters. But I think that if we just pawn the south one, I think we just cut the 8 of characters and then go from there. Hopefully we just draw into 7 of characters and then we get to Riichi on that thing. Oh, that would feel so good if we get to Riichi on that thing. Got real weird. Anyway, so if you think about it, not every video is an hour-long banger. Like, some videos are 30 minutes. Some videos are an hour-long banger, sometimes even more than an hour. I will say that's more rare when they're an hour-long banger, but I would say that the average is 40 minutes. I think we're very, very close to achieving. If not, we have already achieved 10,000 hours of talking into a microphone while playing Riichi Mahjong. I know. I don't know what to do with that information. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's very easy to be like, oh yeah, XD, epic waste of time. No, it's not. Because why? I've had fun. I've met some really cool people doing this, and most importantly, I think if I'm gauging everyone's temperature correctly, other people have enjoyed these videos too. And that's like awesome. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to, everything that I say sounds like I'm freaking virtue signaling right now, and I really dug myself into a hole conversationally. Whatever, we're already in here. But like, what's very important to me is being able to like brighten someone's day. That's very important to me. If I can do that, then I feel really good. Now, sometimes this becomes a problem when you're too much of a people pleaser and then you ignore your own needs. That's also very true. But in general, if I can brighten someone's day, that feels awesome. It's as good as getting an Ipatsu on a single tile weight. It just feels incredible. So I can do no. I go 4 tiles. I'm yorking it for the Dora. Look, it's a little greedy in the dealer seat. I think in the dealer seat, maybe I should just be trying to stay in the dealer seat, take an easier out. But like, I don't know if that's necessarily an easier out. Had I done the double pair weight, I don't know if a crosser would have cut the 8 of characters. They might have just cut that because I cut the 8 of characters and they know it's a safe tile. We don't know yet. We genuinely don't know. But there's still, I mean, they could be in everyone else's hand, but at least we don't see 4 copies of the 7 of characters. Hey, if they're all on the wall, we got a 3% chance of drawing it every single turn. So add that up over like 6 turns, it's basically guaranteed. It's basically guaranteed at this point. Don't even sweat it that much. Don't even question it that much, okay? Left Lord's hand looks terrifying. I don't know what you're doing. You have all honors or something? Like, why does this actually look scary? I have no idea what you're doing. Maybe this is like I was going to say 7 pairs, but that doesn't make sense at all. They pawned into the red dragon. No idea. Absolutely no idea. Maybe they have a triplet of the Dora and their hand is just nasty? God, I hope not. That would be really, really unfortunate if that was the case. So yeah, we're approaching 10,000 hours. I think that if you factor in the stream time as well, we are definitely approaching that mark. What are the biggest lessons that I've learned? You shouldn't just try to be confident and have fun. When you do that, I think the videos are good. When you're in your head or you're like giga depressed, I don't think the videos are that good. Oh, shocker. I know, but like just try to take care of yourself so that you can put yourself into a decent enough headspace to make good videos. Right Lord is gonna sumo. I mean, they were, wow. The only tile that they could win off of is the 4 of characters, and they got it. That's amazing. I mean, I suppose if I am going to lose the dealer seat, I would want to pay the smallest dealer penalty even conceivable, right? Like a Right Lord winning with a sumo-only hand. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Wish I could have stayed in the dealer seat, but I'm happy to, happy to see it walk away if it's only 1,500 points. Not a bad hand. 2 tiles away from Tenpai with a bunch of value. Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora. I don't even have to call Riichi, but I think I will. If it's only 300, it's what? Pinfu Red 5 DZ? I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna cut Nolan Northwind followed by Nolan Northwind here. Still my chase. Still genuinely my chase. I'll manifest a little bit. What do I want to see? Left Lord cuts a 9. Whoa. Okay, draw me into... You show me your paycheck, I quit my job, and I work for you. Draw me into a 6 of circles, and I chase this Riichi. I think that's fine. I see 1 Dora and 1 Red 5. That doesn't really tell us that much. I think Left Lord's hand could still be an absolute slapper. But our hand is also pretty good. Like, if we Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora, we Ron someone, it's basically 8,000 points. And so, like, that's worth playing a little silly for. I have 2 safe tiles. I'm in first place right now. Right Lord is the dealer. I don't hate chasing here, but I can't guarantee a good wait. I'm going to play my game. I'm reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time on the Senate floor. Hey, I'm here to fill her bust, not have my points fill a bust. Stay confident, Yusong. Stay confident, stay frosty. You got this, king. I don't know when that started. Does anybody know when that started? I've been calling myself king recently. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's a little... I mean, I don't think it's... I don't want to say it's cringe, but I also, like, I'm not confident enough to say that it's not cringe. I love that Ron animation. It's a very funny Ron animation. Riichi Pinfu Red 5. A crosslord is going to become the Joker. I think a crosslord is going to become the Joker. They're not doing that poorly. They've just dealt in on more than one occasion this game. South 3, we're still in first place, but it's not a first place that I'm, like, super comfortable with. You know what I mean? Like, it's a... ooh, I maybe should have kept the 9. Usually when you have a 6 and a 9, the 9 is really redundant, and you want to get rid of the 9 sooner rather than later. But in this case, like, the 9 is helpful here, just in case we want to do a 7, 8, 9 San Shokler, a little mixed triple sequence. Other lessons? I don't know. Just make sure that you're drinking enough water throughout the day. I mean, you're going to be screaming into a microphone. You don't want to actually, like, injure your throat. I don't know if this is real or not, but, like, I was having some, like, throat problems. Oh my god. It's one of those rare moments where you're like, is he laughing because he has the sense of humor of a 12-year-old? Yeah, absolutely. Can't hide it from you. Now, I don't want to... Well, I'm going to try to pull a fast one. Oh, I was laughing because I thought of someone else's funny... They solved the pluribus on the... Wait, what's it called? On the New York Times. New, like, crossword pluribus. What is the... No. What's the thing called? The thing on the crossword... That's the big theme. What am I thinking of? Oh my god. The thing. Term for crossword, like overarching theme, motif. Term for crossword is a thank you. It's a puzzle's theme. No, dude, it's like crossword motif. What is that thing? Oh my god. Leitmotif? You know what I'm talking about, too. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Right Lord is pawning to the door. I want to fold. I genuinely want to fold. I think they're waiting for bamboo suit tiles. This is serving flush in the half flush 3-door in the bamboo suit. I hate that. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Like, I don't think I'm in the driver's seat right now. I'm certainly not in the dealer's seat. But I don't think I'm in the driver's seat of my own destiny right now. I just kind of hope that I just kind of gotta hope that Right Lord does not win their hand. What are the circumstances in which I call Riichi? I'm not sure there is one. Okay, never mind. I see one. If I draw into 5 of bamboo followed by 3 of bamboo, then maybe we can get there. But like, it's not very likely. I think I'm legally not allowed to throw another bamboo tile for the rest of this round. But I was, anyway, I was having like I was getting a sore throat very, very frequently when I first started talking, doing the whole YouTube channel thing. And then I started drinking tea every single morning, like a big cup of tea, not like a small cup of tea. Like it's gonna make you go to the bathroom cup of tea. Ew. It's like I got these big mugs from a grocery store called 99 Ranch. They're huge. I don't know how to... they're really, really large. I don't know why I need you to believe me, but they're not an average mug. It's like kind of like... It's not like, your Squeaks, novelty, big DK mug. It's not that large, but it's still pretty large. I would say it's one standard deviation above the norm. Oh no. Oh no. That's how I earnestly express that. I don't think I call Riichi here. I think I'm just happy to be in Tenpai. And if we sumo either one of the last 2 copies of the 8 of bamboo, we're kind of happy about that. But I don't think that we're allowed to really go for it. I don't even like throwing this, but I think it's okay enough. Oh, this tile was whack. I don't, because it could have also dealt into Right Lord. Fur 10, a little temporary Fur 10. I mean, I think this is okay. You're not waiting with a 6-7. You could have a double pair wait or something, but I don't know. The 6 came out pretty early as well. I don't think that you would cut that from a 6-6-7. This is inside Tsuji. We should be fine. Not waiting with a 2-3, not waiting with a 5-6. I think we're gaming. This is maybe stupid, because all I'm doing this for is the exhaustive draw penalty. And now we got to bow out, folks. I think we got to get the frick on out of here. I'm still in Tenpai? Oh my god, I did not expect that. Oh my god. Okay, that is hilarious that I'm in the Jade Room. That is so funny. Oh my god, what a riot, folks. What an absolute riot. Okay, this is fine. The dealer seat keeps swinging around. We don't have to pay out. A crossword has become the Joker. You've got to become the Joker at that point. Things aren't just aren't going your way. So, what happens in this South 4 round? If I win with a 1-Han banger, we get to leave this game with our head held high in first place. So all we kind of need is 1-Han. I mean, a valid 1-Han hand is a pure straight only hand. If we draw into 2 of characters or 8 of characters, I think we just go for it. This is also interesting. 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 shapes in the character suit. I don't think that we can YOLO send it for a flush in the character suit. It is tempting to chi into either the 2 of characters or the 8 of characters. In fact, I might do so, right? Just a race against the clock to try to complete this hand. I don't know if Maka's gonna like this. We are going for it though. I'm still gonna keep a safe tile. I don't think this is like up the river without a paddle. I think that we still have some eject buttons if we need to. So obviously our nut draw right now is 8 of characters. Holy frick. I mean, that's awesome. And this is our hand. There's no other way to play this hand. I think it is literally pure straight only. I don't know if other people are going to get the heebie-jeebies because of this call and presumably a 7-8-9 call. Here we go. They might think it's 1, 2, 3 Sanchoku or a half outside hand as well. In which case, you would also keep the 8 of characters pretty close to the chest. Like, it's not great, but yeah, I don't know. Other people, I have no idea what other people are thinking about this hand, and I'm in my own lane. I'm unbothered and I'm freaking moisturized, bruh. I'm doing fine. He's yelling about something. Oh, yeah. And then I started drinking tea and then putting a tiny spoonful of Manuka honey in it. And here's the thing about Manuka honey. I buy it at Costco, so I try to buy it in like the biggest, bulkiest, version of the thing. Here's the Riichi. I mean, it's at least a few Han, right? If I fold here, like, I'm gonna run out of tiles to fold really fast afterwards. Yeah, and at the same time, like, there's still a chance that someone, like, plays a safe tile. There's still a chance that someone cuts 9 of characters. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be folding it. But here's the thing. Like, I still think that I'm following my heart. I know I can't use that as an excuse for everything, but I still think that I'm following my heart. Like, green DZ is fine. South 4 folding decision. I don't know. I think Maka usually plays a little bit more offensively than I personally like. It's called being a coward. Look it up. I think I cut 9 right now. There's 3 7s visible. You could still have a 7-8 in your hand. It's not impossible, but 7 came out pretty early as well. Now, okay, at least they did not win off of the Dora. Now, what do I throw? That's so funny. I think I just throw this. Please don't deal in. Oh, man. Riichi Pinfu 1 Dora. Please tell me I end in 2nd and not 3rd. I can enjoy 2nd. Okay, I'm okay with this. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Yeah, but I think this hand was rough. I think this hand, if a crosser was a little bit unluckier and their hand was a little bit slower, I think that we could have played. Like, I think that this hand could have definitely won. Sphere of Innocence. Ooh, woo. Did I do that? Sphere of Love. Ooh, woo. Glomps onto you. Here we go. View the log. Maka, spit on me. Absolutely spit on me. I mean, this is weird. I'm very, very curious about this last round in particular. Show me S. Okay, S minus. I'll take it. Highest grade in the lobby. That's not nothing. Okay, so a crossword calls the Riichi. Yeah, hang on. This was a weird hand. I don't know if they're gonna like the chi for the 2 of characters. They hated it because this hand could have gotten into Tenpai a million different ways. I also can I be real with you though? Like when I was watching N League, so New York City, you should check out the Riichi No Mi YouTube channel. They're not paying me to say this. I genuinely think it's great. There's a big Riichi Mahjong club in New York City. They do like televised like Riichi Mahjong IRL, like televised. I mean like live streamed, but they do like IRL Riichi Mahjong gameplay. And it's really awesome. It's like M League in Japan, but N League because Nomi League. And they have a bunch of great players. Light Pink Yoshi, who has been our Mahjong coach and advisor on this channel before, was playing. I mean, obviously the situation was different, but he also played like a pure straight hand like this. And I remember watching it and being like, oh, okay, that's like something that you can do. I don't hate this, but I also can see that the skip here is just right. Like this is just a little too antsy. And then they have to love the chi here, right? It gets me into Tenpai. Yeah, they absolutely adore the chi there. So a crossword calls Riichi. I fold here. They're okay with it. They're also okay with the push. Nothing feels good here. Nothing feels good here. Me on the... well, my partner, when it's me on the 3rd day. I don't know. I just like lost myself in the sauce. You wanted me to cut 6 of characters. Why? We know that they're not waiting with a 7-8. Could they be waiting with a 4-5? Yeah, they could be waiting with a 4-5. I cut this because they're not waiting with a 5-6. They could be waiting with a 2-3. In terms of 4s and 5s and 2s and 3s, I don't know. Oh, I guess this is slightly less likely that they have a double pair weight on the 6s because I see 2 of them. That's fair. It's absolutely fair. It's absolutely fair. Okay. Let me know in the comment section if I'm missing anything. Someone smarter than me, please elucidate it if that's the case. I mean, we're in Tenpai anyway. I mean, that's fricked up. It was a really, really close call. Really, really close call. East 4, Riichi decision. I believe I slammed, and welcome to the jammed. Yeah, I slammed here. Nothing's going on right now. Yeah, I'm single tile Yorking it for the 7, but like otherwise my hand isn't valid, and there's no easy way to upgrade this hand. I think this is just how this hand goes. Unfortunately, we didn't win this one. You know, it's not necessarily just the South 4 decision that got us where we got us, but like we could have won this if we were a little bit luckier too. So I just, I don't want us to get caught in any weird logical fallacy. The non-Riichi. They love the non. Wait, hang on. This is the turn before the non-Riichi. Whoa, hang on. Okay, Right Lord calls Riichi. I have a weird decision to make. I could Riichi right meow, but I elect not to. Because the Riichi before was ass as well. Like the Riichi on this turn. I'm not even in Tenpai. Okay, yeah. And then no Riichi. Because I'm a freaking baller. And then I sumoed, but like, I think that a 5 or 8 would have come out from someone else. I mean, the 9 of circles is a little... No, it's not even that... No, it is sus. 9 of circles is really, really sus. If people are paying attention, they're like, oh, I must have something. Throwing the 9 of circles when 0 7s and 0 8s are visible, plus the 9 is close to the Dora, that means I'm doing something. But I'm glad that Maka also was like, yeah, don't call Riichi. Live in the darkness, baby. All right, folks, it's going to do it for today's video. If you like this song or you like this genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. I've been forgetting the comments at the start of the videos. What's going on here? I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our Patreon, which is the best way to support me, and our VOD channel in case you can ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Peace!